NFC South, we
Oh
got
God,
the LA. It's ugly. It's
it's
ugly.
bad.
It's ugly. Okay.
It's so ugly that any team could win the division. That's how ugly it is.
Yeah, no Brady.
Yeah.
No Brady, no Drew Brees, no Sean Payton, none of that. So you literally have any of these four teams that can win this.
Right.
We got the Falcons, Panthers, Saints, and Buccaneers. So
On paper, the Saints should win the
I was
division.
just you damn, you read my mind. I was about to say, I was like, all these teams, honestly, the Saints have an easy road
They should.
by
I got a
far.
funny feeling they not.
Damn. I mean, they do
It's,
got Derek Carr though.
they got Carr.
Carr
I'm not.
should win.
I'm not.
Carr should win this division.
If Derek Carr is what people say Derek Carr is, he
He's
should
the
win this
best
division.
quarterback in the weakest division of the league
The
right now.
weakest division in
By
the league,
far. This is
and
the weakest division.
I'm wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta win it. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay won it with Baker.
No, you got Baker over Carr. Oh my god. Oh my
He been
god.
to the playoffs more recently. He got better. Well,
I need
you do
Derek
got
Carr.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
I need Derek Carr to prove to the league he is not his brother.
I
He is
needed to
better.
prove that he's not.
He's better than his
If he
brother
wants to
was.
be not compared to his brother or Stafford, it took Stafford to leave to prove that Stafford was how good he was.
So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the season where
He turned
Derek
out to
Carr.
win the Super Bowl.
Maybe
Oh,
Derek Carr can shock the world. Now I ain't gonna
maybe
say he's gonna pull
he got
Stafford.
talent. He gonna have Kamara, Jamal Williams. He got Olave, Michael Thomas is back. They got Honey Badger, Cameron Jordan. You got some players.
Where Jameis Winston at? Is he a free agent?
Jameis Winston's the backup quarterback.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. You got some.
You still got Jabu to help you out. That's cool.
They coach is another problem, but that's a different story.
Who they coach?
Dennis Allen, not really a coach, not really a head coach. He was a coach last year, but he's really a defensive coordinator masquerading as a head coach. A la Todd Bowles, but
Kind of like Josh McDaniels, but okay.
yeah, masquerading. You're not really a head coach. You're really a coordinator.
Yeah. On paper, the Saints should win this division.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay on record, but I'm not mad at you for saying Atlanta because Atlanta's quietly has kept been
they
rebuilding
got them
on the
young.
low.
They young,
They've been rebuilding.
but they ready to. They young and gunning though.
But one team we both can agree on ain't going nowhere fast is the Carolina Panthers.
Turner, I'm sorry, cuz I'm sorry. Y'all need about a couple more years. Bryce Young got to prove it. Dang.
At least 5.
He said 5.
When he says 2, he means 5. I'm just saying.
I meant 3, but 2 to mean 3. 5 means you need a new quarterback.
2 to 5, 3.
Bryce, you can't get done in 3 years. You need to be gone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Panthers are on a rebuild. It's gonna be a while.
Oh, it's a rebuild.
Now, if Derek Carr don't win this year, the Saints gonna be in the same position. To be honest.
Oh, he gone.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the same position.
And he gone.
Bucks are rebuilding on the low. They ain't saying it, but it's a rebuild.
Well, if it don't work by a trade deadline, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin asking for a trade.
So let's move on. We'll give it to the Saints for now, but the Falcons could sneak up and win the division. Let's move on. It's anybody's division.
Right.
And the NFC West. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, in the past was by far one of the most challenging, toughest divisions to win. Ask Russell Wilson. He knows
it's really
all about
not. Yeah.
This year, not so much. Not so much. I mean, the Cardinals are going to fall off because Kyler Murray is not who y'all thought he was.
And he's not healthy.
And he's not healthy. The Rams, Stafford's got a bad back.
Oh, there was reports they tried to trade him. Nobody wanted him because he got bad back.
Duh. That was
Cooper
stupid.
Kupp, healthy-ish. You still got Aaron Donald. That's the only thing that's keeping y'all alive is Aaron Donald.
Cooper Kupp, they triple crown?
Yeah.
That's cute.
But then he got hurt last year. He was hurt in the preseason. Aaron Donald's not a spring chicken. I love Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald should retire when they won the Super Bowl.
Exactly. This is probably going to put him into retirement. They'd be lucky if they get 8 games.
And then you got Purdy. No more Jimmy G.
I know.
That hurts.
That does hurt.
I think the Niners are going to take a step back. They had a hell of a year last year. Hell of
Yeah,
a
because
season.
I'm not seeing Brock Purdy. I'm not saying I don't like him, but they went like 8. They went like 7-1, and like 5-1 with him.
Now, if he does it again, we'll have to revisit this
Yeah,
conversation,
I'll revisit that whole scenario. They
and
probably still the better
possibly
team.
we may owe Brock Purdy an apology at the end of the season. If he
Yeah,
can do
they
that
still
again,
might. Yeah, they're still technically the best team in the West.
but
Because you got Chris McCaffrey, Debo, Nick
and we
Bosa. You
got
still got
Geno Smith in the Seattle Seahawks jersey.
absolutely. They in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They could get the division. They could.
they could.
Because
If
Pete Carroll's not. He's
I
been there
watched,
before.
I did watch some footage of Pete Carroll throwing a football in practice, running around like he's 55 instead of 70 something. But
He's 75. Yeah.
yeah. So if he can take that same energy and pour it into his team, Seahawks might win this division by default. So it's gonna be between the Niners and Seahawks again.
Right.
Rams are out of the conversation. Stafford ain't gonna be the same. He's done.
Oh,
He's
yeah. Cardinals and Rams not in the playoffs. So
yeah. So only 2 teams are gonna make it out the West this year for sure.
the crazy part is we got to put 7 teams in here.
All right, so let's do it. I'm gonna let you go first, and I'll see if I can match.
Seahawks, Niners, Vikings, Lions, Cowboys, Eagles, Atlanta. No.
Oh, that one hurt.
I know. I didn't know who to pick. I didn't want to pick the Saints. I just want to be different.
I'm gonna start from the top, and I respect that. I respect that answer. All right, I got the Cowboys, Eagles, Lions, Vikings, Seahawks, Niners. It gets real shaky there. I think I picked
You might just say the Saints.
and
Just say the Saints.
I'm gonna just say Saints. I don't have a safe. Is that 7?
That's 7.
Okay, I'll stop there because I don't feel safe. That last one felt real shaky.
Potentially the Giants.
Potentially the Falcons.
You're right. You know what it is? It's weird. The NFC's weird.
The
The
NFC
Eagles
is
is
a
the best
very
team in the division in the conference.
the NFC is a very
I'm
weird.
literally I would probably put the Eagles in the Super
Eagles are
Bowl
probably
right
gonna
now.
make it out the NFC again.
I'm
Honestly,
probably gonna put the Eagles in the Super Bowl right now today.
the way it's looking right now, unless a team comes out like on fire, like Detroit or
Unless
something.
Kirk Cousins could prove to me that he could do it. Then Brock Purdy got to prove it to me as well.
So we can basically both agree, based on what you just said and what I just said, we can come to the same conclusion that the winner of the NFC is going to come out of either the NFC East or the NFC North.
Yeah.
Because the South and the West are the weakest divisions in the league right now, by far.
I mean, the Niners possible, probably.
No,
Niners.
no. I'm not willing. I'm
not willing to do it with Purdy.
No,
per se, but
if they had Jimmy still, I would leave that open.
Yeah,
I don't trust the Niners this year. Purdy did what he did.
Coach is the only thing that saves him too. The coach,
Who?
Kyle Shanahan.
It's not enough.
I know. I got a lot of faith in Debo.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough in Atlanta, and it's not gonna be enough here. You don't have the pieces. You don't have pieces.
Well, it was enough to get them there.
Yeah, they're just not gonna win it. They're not gonna win
absolutely.
it. So yeah, like I said, the NFC winner should come out of either the East, whether it be the Eagles, in the North, because the Lions and Vikings could easily upset some teams.
Yeah,
upset some
we don't agree with that one.
Yeah, we have to. The Vikings and Lions are the best teams in your division. You're the only team you got to worry about. And even you said it just like 2 years ago. I think it was Dan Campbell's first year. I remember we was a yard line.
Oh yeah, when he said what he said.
We was a yard line, and the Detroit put your team on notice twice that year. They had them fighting.
They did last year too. They beat us.
Detroit had y'all on the ropes a couple times, and it's like you got Kirk Cousins on one end, and you're looking at Jared Goff like, is he really that good, or is Kirk playing that bad? Like it was one of those. A
little bit of both, right?
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the only team that you got to worry about in your division by far is Detroit.
Yeah.
Now that could change after this season. That's subject to change.
Oh, absolutely.
There are gonna be more teams coming for that spot. The Vikings is holding on to it for dear life, but if Detroit don't take it from you this year, within the next 3 years, Vikings are gonna have to go through some turbulent times here in a minute.
Yeah, because the Bears are right behind them.
Nah, that's facts. It's big facts. But yeah, man, I think that wraps up our preseason. So right now, if you were to make a Super Bowl prediction right now, who's coming out the AFC? Who's coming out the NFC right now? Super Bowl right now, preseason.
NFC, I'm gonna go with the Eagles because I don't think there's a team
As complete
within
as them. Yeah,
2 games of them.
that's fair.
Now, any given Sunday is a different story, but
Right.
on paper, the Eagles are the best team
Okay.
in the NFC. The
Right.
AFC, that's a little tricky because it's hard for me to put. I know I got red on. But it's hard for me to say Kansas City is a Super Bowl favorite
That's fair.
with all them dogs in there,
That's
with
fair.
Cincinnati and Buffalo and
As long
Baltimore.
as you put respect on Cincinnati, I'm okay with your
With any
answer.
of those teams, it's tough. I'm gonna rock with it one last time. I rocked with it last year.
Who?
Buffalo. I'm rock with them one last year on Buffalo. I'm gonna rock with Buffalo
You a brave
only
man.
because of Diggs, Josh Allen.
You a
Von Miller
brave.
will be back.
You a brave man. He old as
I'm gonna
hell.
rock. I'm
You a
gonna rock
brave
with.
man.
I'm gonna rock with Buffalo and Philly in the Super Bowl.
You're halfway right. I'm gonna give you half credit on
Cause
that
you
one
gonna rock.
because
I know who you rocking with too. I
by
already know.
far the Eagles is coming out. The NFC for sure. NFC East Eagles is definitely gonna come out as of right now, unless the team just shocks the world. Hey, it can happen. Look what happened with the Rams when Stafford got over
Oh,
there.
absolutely. I'm not saying. Yeah. I'm not saying.
Nobody
Yeah,
saw that coming.
I'm not saying it
Nobody.
can't. Yeah.
Hell, the Eagles did it last year. Eagles shocked the world last year. So,
Yeah, this won't be a
um,
shock. Now they the hunted.
yeah, yeah, they be gunning for Jalen Hurts' legs now for sure.
Right.
And his arm too. He got a nice arm on him. But as far as who comes out the AFC, I'm gonna rock with the Bengals.
I knew you was
Um,
gonna say
unless
that.
unless something, knock on wood, unless something catastrophic happens and Burrow's not who we think he is health wise and he can't hold up, then I would have to look at either the Ravens or the Bills.
Yeah.
I'm not fully with the Bills because I feel like they got too many holes. There's too many holes. You're asking Diggs, Allen, and Miller, as great as they are as individuals, you're asking them to carry a 53-man team all
Well,
the way. That's a
I
lot.
feel like
That's
and
a
I
lot.
think last year they were on the way, and then the whole DeMar Hamlin thing
It
messed
it
it
it it,
all the
it
way
rocked
up.
them. It rocked their whole
Yeah.
chemistry.
Well, because they
Uh,
didn't get a chance to even get to play a home playoff game because of that.
yeah, yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? That screwed them all the way over.
It did. And
I
they got
think
screwed.
if they would
They
have
got
went through Buffalo,
right.
I don't know if Kansas City would have went through Buffalo.
And they got screwed the year before when they did that overtime call and flipped the coin and Kansas City
Yeah,
won in overtime. They should have
yeah.
won that year.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is the. I'm gonna rock with. I'm gonna give them the caveat of last year because of DeMar Hamlin. That's
One
the
more
only.
shot. Give them one more
One.
shot.
Then this is my last year rocking with Buffalo if they don't get it done.
Because then they become the 90s Bills, the team that could
Yeah,
get
basically, you could just get to the playoffs and
you,
nothing else.
you can't you can't win the big one.
And then you got to start breaking up players.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs ain't gonna he's getting tired of losing.
After 3-4 years of the same team and you can't get done, you got to start breaking it up.
You have to. It's just only
And
matter.
I
It's
respect the Bengals because Joe Burrow could actually go in there and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. He did it for 4 straight games against them.
that man is fearless. He don't care who you are. He put Patrick Mahomes on notice. I'm coming.
Right, even though I know
Yeah.
Kansas City is still the favorite because you got to
Mm.
go beat them.
Kansas is always going to be the hunted, and the fact that the Bengals can
I just
go
don't know
into
if they have the weapons like
the
they've been having.
right, the fact that the Bengals can go into Arrowhead Stadium with no fear and say, "Oh, we beat this
Because
team."
they don't have Jamar Chase, a T Higgins, a Diggs, a OBJ on their team.
They
Travis
don't.
Kelsey, that's what you got. You got Mahomes and Kelsey.
And Hardman
Yeah, you living. You know what I'm saying. You living off of Mahomes and Kelsey,
getting you all the way there.
basically.
And Andy Reid, Big Red.
Right.
I think that wraps it up, man. You want to know you find yet? We're going to get up out of here.
All right. Instagram tone underscore fresh. Oh wait.
You can follow me at Ty Sawyer on social media platforms. This has been a NFL preseason NFC edition of GTA Heat Check. Follow us on GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check. Like, comment, subscribe, GTA Sports on YouTube. And don't forget GTAsports.com for all things in world sports. It's Ty Slatter here with Antonio Turner. Until next time, we out.